Beauty parlours are one of the few places where transgender women living in Indonesia's Aceh province can earn a living. But their future is in doubt after recent police raids attempted to intimidate trans women into adopting masculine behaviours. Fearing for their safety, some are now being forced to flee. Anne Barker filed this report from Banda Aceh.
She calls herself Adele and she owns a beauty salon in Aceh. But she no longer has a job. Adele is one of 12 transgender women targeted in a recent police raid and ordered to live as men. She's now fled to Jakarta in fear.
I'm scared. I don't want to go through that again.
This salon in northern Aceh is still open, but the warrior women who worked here are as good as gone.
The police came and told us not to look like women again, so now we dress like men.
Rizal is still traumatised by the raid when police forced the warrior to strip off their dresses and makeup before a jeering crowd. Police later cut their hair and ordered them to speak like men.
We were told to scream until a man's voice came out.
Rizal can't afford to leave the salon, but since Sharia law bans men from touching women, the warrior have lost their customers. The policeman who led the raid says he was trying to protect them from threats of violence.
Islamic groups see them as enemies. They were threatening to burn them, kill them.
In North Aceh alone, there are at least 100 warrior. For years, they've been tolerated and largely left alone, but all now fear for their jobs and their safety.
They're the latest victims of a rising tide of intolerance towards minority groups in Indonesia. In Aceh, Sharia police conduct nightly patrols to maintain a strict moral code.
It's forbidden in religion for a man to become a woman. It's considered a great sin.
The Indonesian government is drafting laws to ban sex between gays or even unmarried couples. It's an issue likely to split voters in next year's presidential election.
There's going to be war, like a real war happening. There's going to be a lot of oppression.
One of the warriors' strongest supporters is the daughter of former President Abdurrahman Wahid. She says he'd be horrified at the direction Indonesia is heading.
I'm sure he will be in the front line to defend them, Adele and all her friends.
It's increasingly difficult to be gay or transgender in Indonesia. Anne Barker, ABC News, Jakarta.